Hope you're doing well, because we are about to do my big build. You ever had one of those days where you're just like, we need to do something fun. We need to do something big. We need to have a bit of fun, a bit of a win today. So I am going to start building the Ecto one. Boom. I'm very excited for this one. This will probably be the second biggest build that I've done, I think, behind the Millennium Falcon build that's on the shelf behind me. Anyway, I'm very excited. I got this as one of those presents just before lockdown, and I thought we'd kick into it because it doesn't look like we're going to get out anytime soon. So look at the mother load. This is one of those ones, 2,387 pieces. 18 plus, just for adults. No children involved in this build at all. Yeah, Ben, I'm in the studio at the back, the one that you built. Exactly, this is your studio, man. Although I think it's technically called the Bromarkable Studio, which is a hearkening back to the days when I was doing radio stuff before I was building Lego in my home studio. Oh, look at this. That's everything out of the box. 2,352 pieces. I'm very excited. So there's even like a special envelope for this. I've lost my scissors. There they are. I'm also doing this on Twitch, by the way, just in case you're interested. But look at that. Look at all the Lego. Ecto one. Pop that up there. That's the goal. The goal. The starting point. I've had this in my home now for about 5 or 6 weeks, I would guess. Instruction manual. How good is that? Check that out. Look how thick it is. Oh my. It's also like a completely different color from the Stando Lego build set. Stickers for days. Oh, it's ridiculous. I'm so excited. So, boom. Stickers. Boom. Ecto 1 build. 2,367 pieces. This is one of those partner ones. So, I don't know if you can see in the back there, but GM. It's a Lego GM crossover build. So, anyway, I thought I'd build some Lego, chat to some folks. The hardest part will be finding all the appropriate boxes and bits. So that's 7. I might have to lay these out. 7, 8, 3, 11, 12. All right. Hello to everyone. There's box. We've got 1. Okay, 1. That's 2. That'll be helpful soon. 4. Look at those wheels and the visor. I think this is probably the hardest part, surely. Just sifting through, making sure I've got all the bags that I need to build with. All right, I think that's it. 5, 1, 11. Okay. Look at that! All the Lego! just an absolute mountain of Lego. There it is. That's it all down there. So, bag 1, Ecto 1. If you can't tell, I am very excited about this. I've been waiting a long time to build the Ghostbusters Ecto 1 build. Also on Twitch, just in case you're wondering, Ultra Robber. I'm kicking it over there. You actually get a better view of everything that's going on. Hello to everyone. Let's kick into it. This is usually where my daughter sits here and she goes, wave, 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 wave to everyone. Like that. So I was so stir crazy this morning that I took the kids out for we went out for just the most gigantic of bushwalks. So I don't know what you guys have been up to, but we went out for a massive bushwalk because probably similar to all of you, we watched the review for the day and was like, terrible news. And we were like, great, let's go out for a big bushwalk, take our mind off it. And I knew that if I was going to get home, I was going to have a crack at building some Lego. Okay. All right. Looks like we're underway. I just tipped out all the Lego and I can't see one of the pieces I need. Which is a bit frustrating. We should just put that song on. I needed to cue that up. Get it going. So, just going to keep it over my shoulder. The final part. I want to dance ahead and see exactly how many steps there are, but I don't want to spoil the joy of finding out. So we're like instantly missing a piece. It's quite annoying. We're missing like a yellow 1x4. Hey, Jen. Very different vibe for the opening ceremony yesterday. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, this is not going to be like any Olympics I think that we've ever seen before because, you know, like I was watching some gymnastics today and there's like nobody in the stands. And I just keep on thinking like for a lot of these Olympians, this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity. Like, you know, there's not a whole bunch of people who are like 5-time Olympians. And so you go to all this energy, all this effort to get all the way to the Olympics, and then there is nobody there. It's like, that's going to be really hard. Okay. I'm completely missing a piece or I'm blind. Look, I need this piece. I'm going to flip this over. Yeah, right? It feels exactly like rehearsal. How do I flip this? Here we go. Do that. I need this piece here. And I've opened box 1, right? This is what it says, open bag 1. I've opened bag 1 and I cannot, can you see the 1x4? So that, you see I've got the 2x4 there. I cannot see a 1x4. Am I blind? I must be missing something. That's a 2. That's a 2. That's a 2. That's a 2. They're all 2s. I need a 1x4. I need this piece. I'm undone at step 1. It's unbelievable. All right. We're going to have to put our thinking caps on. It hasn't ground. There's not like there's another 5, 6. It's not in there. 1. I was missing the second part of the bag. Crisis averted. Here we go. Oh, Mirza, this is a big build. This is the full Ecto 1 build. So this is an 18 plus build. There's at least 20 different bags in it. It's a huge, huge build. This is going to take me hours and hours and hours. So I'm probably going to break this up into multiple parts over multiple days is going to be my guess. Okay. But I'm very excited. This is my son. This is Max. Hey. He's popped out to say hi. So how you doing, big guy? Good. Yeah. We are just kicking things off. Boom. Okay, this makes a lot more sense now. Look how thick the manual is, big guy.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it's big.
How many pages are there?
Lots.
There's 302.
302 pages. It's a monster build. There. There. All right. We're back in the game. All right, listen, if you want to jump in and follow along, I'm over on Twitch. Mirza's over here with me, building, chatting. Feel free to jump on. Say hi. Twitch, we're at Ultra Robo, and you can watch the rest of this build live. All right, I'll catch you later, team. Have a great day. All right, I'm just posting this on. Jump on Twitch to see more. There we go. All right. Sorry about that, Mirza. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're going to be a while. And I feel good about that. I feel good and positive. My son is outside right now screaming at a dog about something. All right, let's get back into it. This is, I love one that's like a multi-bag build too. Like it means that you're kind of going to have some seriously big end result. I actually think this is like one wheel. It's like it's one of those ones where like we'll finish one bag and we will have achieved four axles for a gigantic car. You know when you see a build and you're just like, okay, this is like Millennium Falcon full size is obviously my dream build, and you can just see the corner up here of the smaller version. That's the smaller build. That's the smaller Millennium Falcon build. But this one here was like growing up, like Ghostbusters is like one of your all-time favorite shows, and so getting to build it is like amazing. I love this movie. All right. So we've got basically step 6 of whatever Max said. I think 300 and something. A lot of these are like multi-tier. You're actually doing. What's this one? 2 4s. 2 4 6 8 10 12 14 15. 2 4 6 8 10 12 14 15. Yep, this is right. I love it when your step is do these 6 sub steps for this one particular step. Can do, baby. I don't know if honestly anyone else gets into building Lego, but it's like one of my most favorite things in the world to do, honestly. I feel like I just got to put that song on. It's in my head now. Here we go. Let me shut this down and pull it up. I don't want the Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can get that coming through the speaker. Here we go. Ghostbusters. Here we go. Why is that not working? There we go. All right. Now we're in the game. Now we're playing some Ghostbusters. Sick. All right. Who are you going to call? Oh. There's Ray Parker Jr. I mean, when you look at the lineup for this particular album, so good. I don't know if this one's going to work. Is that working? Here we go. All right. So I think we're kind of building the bottom axle for all of this. Oh, it's going to be huge. This thing's going to be enormous. Oh my goodness. One and then gap of 3. And then we go a gap of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we do a gap of 3 again. This is like the hardest thing is kind of figuring out your Technics pieces and where each one of these are going. It kind of gives you a idea of scale, that we're already this big, this early on in the build. This is going to be one enormous build. Right? I mean, seriously. All right. It's just a classic album. Motion picture soundtrack that kicks this hard. It's fat. Absolutely mammoth. It's got all the weird, crazy sounds. So good. Oh, it's so good. So this has got to be the frame for the entire thing, honestly. It's the only thing it can be. Look at the... Seriously? I mean, that's huge. It's going to be enormous. Now we build the other side. This is a 2016 soundtrack I think I got on in the background. A little bit different from the original. So, here we go. All right, there we go. Frame done. Wow. Okay. We got some serious builds going on here. I think we're now building maybe front axle. I don't know. I think this is front. This is going to be front axle. All right. Go through the lowest one. And then sits like that. Gotta do 2 of them now. If you're out there watching right now, what are you building, team? Are you guys working on anything in particular? I don't know, Mercer, if you're still in the chat. What are you building? What are you guys doing right now? Do you kind of keep yourself occupied with Lego, or do you do something different? All right, there we go. Front axles. Like independent suspension. Really is quite the impressive setup, I think. I am really geeking out on this Lego build, I know. I think I've just been so excited to do it for so long. There we go. Sometimes get to steps and I think to myself, you know, how should I best approach it? And I just, you know, when you just kind of, you build step like 15, 14, like I kind of dance back and forward. I know I shouldn't do that, but you know, I don't know. I just kind of look at the page and then put down the bits that I feel like I should put down. Just make sure that I've got everything before I move on. Feels like it. So now we flip it over and we put on these 2 bad boys. In the back corner here. Where's that piece going? Oh, these ones go on the back as well. Boom. There he is. That one goes there. Goes there. That one goes there. So this is like one of those classic, so you do a Technics base and then that's basically all your chassis for what the car sits on. And it always seems to kind of come together. They always look the same, if that makes sense. So it's always like long bits connected together that come out to a base. So like the front is always, seems to be slightly smaller than the back. And so you kind of get a sense that that's where this piece is going to end up. Is that we're going to end up with the chassis being, yeah, this is for sure it. So there we go. This will be the front. This will be the back. That's my call right now. One, 2, 1. I always wonder, like, who's the genius that comes up with how this all comes together? Like, is it just like some brilliant mad scientist who sits down one day and says, I'm going to build by hand an Ecto 1 without any plans whatsoever. And then once that's done, I'm going to notarize the plans the whole way. Not only that, they're going to be right. And then I'm going to send that copy to Lego, who will then put it into place. You know? All right. This is the one I'm thinking of. It's the Pentatonics version. I think this is going to be the special that I'm building at the back here right now. Is going to actually be the like where the ghost catcher sits. The ghost holding device for the Ecto 1. All right. So this, yet again, looks like a very radical part of the whole thing. Goes in the middle of it. Look at that. Boom. Sorted. Look at that. I'm now starting to wonder if that's the front. I stick by my notion. I want to be correct. I reckon the little bit at the back. And then this is some part of the ghost catching. This might be one of the ones that I actually buy brick lights for. And just go the whole hog on this build. Just make it like the best, coolest looking one in the whole universe. Put brick lights on it. Brick lights are like those ones that kind of put LED lights throughout it. So I think it's going to be super fun. I've already made a mistake. Ugh. All right. Well, that took some doing. All right. Here we go. so fat. It's like one of those iconic riffs, really, isn't it? Like the mistakes have been made. Don't tell anyone. Didn't realize that there was two different sides to that. Okay, there we go. Wow. All right, here we go. We got some complex bits. Seriously, some complex. We've got like Technics build on Technics build going right now. All right. We got like, we're at step 26, and I swear I've done 6,000 steps. Oh, so good. Seriously. We've got like, I've never seen a piece like this before. It's like a triple. You see that? Triple. Unbelievable. All right, I'm going back to chill hop. Chill hop was always the thing that really. There we go. So this sits like, it's got like ball and socket suspension or something going on here. I don't even know if that's a thing, but that's what we've got going on. Ball and socket suspension. Boom. That. Click. Okay, I think I was completely wrong. I think I'm now working on the front end over here. Boom. Rotates on the front. Look at that. Outstanding. The level of complexity on this is by far the hardest build that I've ever had to do. I'm saying this right now. Millennium Falcon, lots of fun, huge. It may even have been bigger than this. I'm going to have to check the numbers on that. But this one here is definitely going to be the hardest build, without a shadow of a doubt. This one is... Okay, so it goes like that. And then these clip on here. So it actually does have like That's wild. So it's got like a full on. It's the front end. There you go. Look at that. Is that not crazy? So this like moves. And it's like in a ball and socket joint. I mean, I have no clue what's going on there. I've built it. I have no clue what it does. There we go. Oh my goodness. Thanks. Thanks to Dakota Blue. Appreciate it, man. I'm building the Ecto 1 finally. I love that you made a quick pit stop to say hi. I was going to jump on, actually, play some Destiny later on. I should probably actually stream that. That might be more exciting than this. I didn't realize how involved this build is. It's absolutely insane. So, but you know, you have fun. We're in lockdown. We're in lockdown together, aren't we, bud? Fun times. Oh my goodness. Where is that clipping into? Is that clipping into there? Okay, this is I feel like I'm doing a full engine build right now. There we go. And then that clips on top. Amazing. Yeah, it's definitely going on the shelf of glory. You know it, man. Look at that. Look at that front end. I think it's a front end. It does this. It's got like socket joints on the side. Can't even get it in focus. Oh, well. I don't know how to do Twitch properly. Doesn't matter. It's a fun thing, really. Oh, my word. Okay, so I've got to put these in. All right. So this goes there. And then this one goes there. Okay. I think I'm definitely building the front end now. I was completely wrong. The back end was the shorter end. It had me upside down and back to front. I don't want to force this. There we go. All right. That's one. We're going to have a robust front end on the Ecto 1. I'll move this out of the way there, yeah, so you can see. This is definitely, by far and away, the hardest build I've done. It looks nothing like an Ecto 1 yet, apart from the pictures. But there we go. One in the bag. Yeah, we're doing well, man. We went out for a massive bushwalk today because I was feeling super stir crazy, and I was like watching the update, and I was just like, "Yep, this sucks. Let's go for a bushwalk." So we just went out for like a 3.5 hour bushwalk, and I got back, and I was like, I want to start building this, and I was very excited to do that. So it was kind of nice to sit down and then kind of get into this and have a go at it. We're on bag 2 now, 2, and I think that there might be a second part. Because these are monster builds, they always have 2 bag 2s. There's so much fun, they didn't want to limit it to just 1 bag. And there's like 2 mini bags in the bags. So technically, it's 4 bags in bag 2, which is actually then bag 6, because there was 2 mini bags in bag 1. So there's some math for you, team. All right. I'm working with the one jar theory. A core array. A core array should be in the shot. There's a core array. Destiny. That's a Destiny character. Oh, my word. I've just cracked onto bag 2. Oh yeah, you got to get her on this. Everyone knows I'm going to build a little bit now, but then later tonight I'm jumping on with a wine. There's like going to be some adult building Lego action going on, and I just want to talk with folks, you know? That's what I'm here for. I don't get to do it on the show anymore. Wink, wink, Dakota Blue. So I do it on this platform because I've got a text line that you're working on right now. I love it. All right. So this one goes here. Followed by this one. I mean, seriously. How good is the Ecto one? Yeah, I'm going to crack out a Pinot tonight. A Pinot Noir, sit down, build some Lego, have a good time. Crack on. Unless, of course, the guys want to shoot bad guys in Destiny. That's also an option. I was trying to figure out when the basketball was on. P.S. Kayla George, who's on the Australian Opals team, is Team Jesus. And a bloody good interview. Wink, wink, in case you're wondering. Kayla George, Cayla George. She goes by C Franny on Insta. She's super good value for a chat. If you were involved in the industry and you were looking for content for your show, that would be a really good connection. And I may be able to give you a contact. Anyway, look, we're queuing up the sides right now with some side zazzle, some side bedazzling. All right, there we go. Oof. Okay. Now we put 1,000 pieces on. Step 36. Combine these 36 pieces together to make one gigantic piece. So take this piece, add it to this piece, and then line it all the way along with these little pieces until you have one piece, and then that's step 36. Step 36 right now involves 4, 26, 30, 34 pieces. 34 pieces in step 20, in 36. 36, 8, 34 pieces in step 36. And I think I've made a mistake. No, it's saying just build it a bit bigger by adding to a three long piece before adding yet another. Look, this is one step of the process for building the Ecto 1. Are you kidding me? Absolutely gigantic. P.S. Dakota, how's your family going, man? How's are you guys coping? Are you homeschooled? I don't even have my head around Melbourne. I feel like I've just kind of surviving myself. Don't really know what everyone else is kind of dealing with. Of course, I've got to do 2 of these. Unbelievable. One, 2, 3, 4. Huge. Absolutely huge. Okay. Let's do it all again. Yep. I don't know. Did you see the other one the other day? I did like a 5 o'clock update. The 5 o'clock home parent update. There's a bit of fun, a bit of kicks and giggles. That was everything that I was feeling. And gin and tonics are fantastic right now for Homeschool Tribe. I've also been trying to perfect the ultimate old-fashioned. Here we go. Can I, maybe share a controversial perspective that gin and tonics is not my favorite drink, although it is my wife's favorite drink. I just kind of sip it because it's being made, but it's not my preference. I had a hankering the other day for an old school Stolichnaya lemon rusky. I was like, I haven't had one of those in ages. I could really go a Stolly. Dear. I'm sorry. It's like a drink from like the 90s. Just noughties, maybe? I don't even know when it was most popular. All right. Did you see, by the way, Sub-Zero? Mike's Hard Lemonade. Did you see that Foo Fighters have got a new album out, man? They've released like a Bee Gees style cover. I know, right? I was like, like Spotify's like, oh, you follow this artist. Do you know that they've got new music out? And I was like, what? Yes. So random. Oh. But tell me, you did listen to it like cover to cover, didn't you? Like, I couldn't help it. I was like, I got to listen to it. What is going on right now? What is happening to this band? Go green. Oh, goodness. And then a green shiny bit. All right. And then we go this bit. Then we go red bit. We go yellow bit. And then we go, oh, yellow bit. All right. There's quite a lot happening. We are building a giant sitting area. I don't even know. I was so wrong always to begin with. It was not what I was expecting. I thought that this was the front end. It's now clearly the back end. This is the front end. It's got wild wheels. Oh, that's steering. I just realized what it was. It's steering. Love you too, Dakota. I'll catch you later, man. Have a good one. Rock on, my friend. Rock on. All right. Back into it. I think we've done that section. Step 37, 28 pieces. Step 38, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces. It's lighter on this one. They're like, we're just going to dial it back just to teach. Teensy bit. And you only have to build still an amazing amount, but it's less. Ba-da-ba. All right. So now it's just kind of plug away, plug away, plug away. All right. Must be steering wheel. That must be the steering wheel right there. I've just put it in. I don't know if I can. It's like a absolutely just so big. Don't let it get overwhelming, Doug. You can build this. You've done this before. You've been in this place. Don't let it mess with your mind. You can do it. You can build it. It's achievable. All right. There we go. Just gets bigger. Team, it just gets bigger. Okay, so now I'm building at the back over this section. Okay, and it starts with that piece. It goes there. That one. Goes there. There. All right, here we go. Now we're back in the game. Wow. That one goes there. So I think we're working on the rear. Nope, not even that. Goodness gracious me. There we go. We're working on the back part now. All right. Ooh, okay. Now we've got to put on. Maybe this is the door that flies open. All right. Now we're getting into some fiddly parts. Not that we haven't had fiddly parts up until this point, but this one feels extra fiddly. But good opportunity for us. Stand up. Oh. All right. Sorry, got to stretch. Yep. Okay, that's on. There. It's just a conglomerate of random shapes. I tell you what. I have no idea what we're working on right now. I'm guessing it's like if this is the front and this is the back, then I'm guessing that this is like a random seating area or where the actual I'm guessing that this is probably where the ghost repository thing sits, where all their gear is. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay, and then we do yellows that sit along the back. Nope. Sit along the back like that. The back like that. And there's little grey ones that sit on the side. All right. I don't know if anyone's in the chat right now, but if you're in the chat, say hi. I'm Duncan. Welcome to building the Ecto 1. Boom. It's a big old bad boy build. It's not out of the movie Bad Boys. It's out of the movie Ghostbusters. And I am insanely excited to build it. Lots of fun. All right. Next section. Boom. Okay. Okay, this has got to be steering area. So there's like maybe around the steering wheel. I think that's too far back though for the steering wheel area. Oh, I don't even know what's going on. Maybe this turns the siren lights. I'm speculating now. I've got no clue what I'm working on. The faster way when you make a mistake on that one. Boom. There's 4 of these. No, it's the other one. There it is. Part of the challenge on a build of this size is figuring out the exact section that they're working on, because they don't actually point an arrow like, hey, on the giant build that you're doing right now, we're in this zone. Instead, they just assume that you know exactly where you are putting this stuff once you've put it together. But that's okay. It adds to the mystique of what we're trying to achieve in this build. And now we are working our way on the... I thought it was the rear hub. It's not the rear hub at all. It's an internal storage area maybe for the Ecto 1. Either way. And then a grey piece. Like that. And then you do the opposite. Black with a grey piece, right? Actually, I think that might... Oh, no, that's okay. We can work with this. And then Ingo there. Longer bit sticking out. All right. And then we go 3 shiny grey pieces. Smooth grey. Smooth grey. Smooth grey. We get a little red with a knob on the end. Gonna pop that, and that's gonna sit here. All right. I wouldn't even say I'm on the home stretch. I am on the mid stretch of bag 1. The mid stretch. Just so much going on. And I'm not resting. Like, I'm actually going for it on this build because I know that dinner time is like just around the corner. So I'm like, I need to get it done before my wife comes out and says, "Hey, get inside, it's dinner time." And so I'm like really trying to go for it, but like, it's like every step has like multiple steps to get you to where you need to go. And I'm not even... And then we go again. Then we go like white piece on top with a grey piece with a red part with a white part. So I'm going to even make sure I've got this facing the right way. Oh, and now we get to stick on a sticker. We're at our first sticker. Sticker 7. There's 6 of these 7 stickers. It doesn't feel like it's number 7 if you've got 6 of 7 stickers. I don't even understand what's going on right now. Here. I literally drop that into position. Like it slides in there. It's not actually affixed to anything. It just sits on there. And then this part, which is like a spring-loaded connector, then sits. Gotta make sure I've got it the right way around. On here, like this. I don't even know what I'm looking at half the time. Okay, so this sits. Oh, don't want to lose the stickers. This one then sits over that. No, this is all wrong. Okay. All right. Here we go. That then sits like here. And then that sits there. Surely not. Okay. I've just figured it out that there are actually green squares around where stuff is meant to go. That was my bad. I now know that. Apologies, Lego. You have thought of everything. So take that, put that on that. That. Okay. I think this is now the front seats. So I think this section here is like the front seats. And then this is the rear, maybe? Maybe there's seats in here. I mean, I'm just so very unsure of anything that is happening in this build right now. It's not to say that I'm not thoroughly enjoying every step of the operation, but you're just guessing. Like I'm just like I feel like it's one of those ones where the picture will just come together and I'll be like, yep, now I get it. Okay, that makes perfect sense. But I'm not going to see it until the very end, which is fine. Ooh, okay, that's this goes over here. Yep, okay. So there's clearly going to be like some kind of mechanical thing that happens here as well. So we've now done like a seating zone for it. I don't know. No clue. I mean, we are at bag 2 of 15. Here we go. Now we're building a Ghostbusters chair. I definitely know this. This for sure is going to be a chair. Do-do-do-do. Here we go. So now I'm working my way to the top of, I'm pretty sure what is going to be the seat, a Ghostbusters chair. We are, no, 2. 2, and then we do that, and then we do a corner. Oh, hold on. What am I missing? Oh, might be a second one. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay, that makes more sense. And then the corner brick. And then a little 3 brick like that. And now we're going to make a seat. It looks like a seat area, which consists of a 2 brick, that, and then that as well. And then that sits there. Turn it around the way it should be. Like that. Okay, so this is for sure going to be a chair. And now we're going to build the special backpack that goes on the back of that chair, which has like 900 pieces. Just non-stop action. All right, there we go. There we go. Wire for it. So we just built the backpack. Boom. There we go. And then that sits with these bits. Unreal. Very cool. Goes on the back of the seat. Okay. Now we're building the little gun that he's going to be able to shoot. Out the front. With some hose that sits out the back. And then that sits on the side of the seat and connects all the way up into here. And we're going to flip it over to the base. And now we're going to build, I'm guessing, what's going to sit in the car. And then that is going to sit doesn't go there. Those two. Oh, stop. Check that out. Swivel chair. I just built a swivel chair. We are now swiveling with a full photon pack on. What a rock star. That concerns me. I've still got some pieces left over. Where do they go? Maybe up the front here. These two. I'm going to guess there and there. All right. Bag number 2, which is technically bag number 4, is now complete. We're going to time out, pause, come back to it at bag 3. This is going to be a multi-part build for sure, but we are building the Ecto 1. So far, it's been awesome, been quite complex. Check back sometime soon. I should have proper stream times. I know I'm not that disciplined. I will get around to doing that more properly. Anyway, thanks for tuning in.